John Dover, thank you so much.
Well, I hope this stays up here. I'm going to be real quick. I'm a retired law enforcement officer. I was trained at the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center. I went through the Federal Criminal Investigation School over in Glencoe, Georgia, and retired after 31 years. In my time on the reservation on the Navajo, I've had an opportunity to investigate all kinds of paranormal cases, from hauntings and ghosts, skinwalkers, and Bigfoot cases. And we finally started doing UFO cases. We had some major cases where landings and occupants were seen. Very unusual cases, very large craft. And one of the things that I can say about this is that all people that we talked to, their testimony would have been accepted in any court in the United States. And to me, this is very significant. The night before the Phoenix Lights appeared over here, there's a little town 45 miles northeast of Flagstaff called Loop, L-E-U-P-P. It's on the southwest corner of the Navajo Reservation. And the night before, we had a mass sighting of 6 or 7 lights circling in a counterclockwise direction on the horizon. They were going over the Wapaki area. They went around Winslow, up to Delcon, Second Mesa, Coal Mine, Tuba City, just south of Tuba City area, and Cameron. They circled for about 40 minutes, and these lights followed each other. They would change color. The first one would change, the next one would follow suit. They kept doing this, changing from orange and green, blue, red. Every now and then, one of them, the first one would fluoresce, like it was just getting brighter and brighter, bright white. And the next one would follow suit, and then they just kept going. We went outside. We watched this display for about 40 minutes. On my street in the community, everybody brought their lawn chairs out. They turned out their house lights, their porch lights, and we had a block party. So these things didn't make any sound. There were, later on, after they exited, they went to the west over the Grand Canyon area and were lost from sight. So we thought we were going to see a lot of press and news photographers and everybody else, and the Phoenix Lights happened the very next day, and we just said, well, you know, so much for that. So we don't really have any answers for you. We do have a suspicion that a lot of these phenomena are interconnected somehow. And what they're talking about with the string theory and dimensions really makes a lot of sense to me. So, you know, I'm glad somebody was able to do something with the Phoenix Lights. I wish there'd be another investigation up where we are, because a lot of these things are seen all the time. And just to give you one little last piece of information, we have sightings even up to last week of aerial craft flying over. And one of the interesting things is that the people that I talk to, the Native Americans, when you ask them about this, they say, oh yeah, we see them all the time. The interesting thing is that they, when you ask them, did you file a report with MUFON or some other UFO agency, they say no. And we ask them why. They say, because then everybody's going to come up here and the lights won't come back anymore. So there are a lot of sightings all over the reservation. Most of them are not reported. Thank you.
Thank you so much, John. And you know what, John, you'll stick around, so if anybody wanted to ask